everyone. It's 10:30 on Monday the 12th of June and yeah, I'm not feeling too good today. I woke up maybe half an hour now after I fell asleep because I was having an absolutely horrific nightmare, and when I woke up the feeling that I felt was absolutely horrific. It was, I can't even describe it, but I still feel a little bit that way. It's just like, I don't know, it's just like you've heard the worst news you've ever heard and you feel sick and you've got this horrible feeling running through your body and you just feel tired and weak and like someone's squeezing your body. It's like really hard to explain it all, but I still feel a little bit that way. And I woke up and I started having this massive panic attack, and I went flying out my room because I'm trying to like wake myself up from it and stop this feeling from running through my body. And I came flying downstairs and I put all the lights on because I was just so freaked out, and I was just walking around and just trying to get myself out of it and the feeling that I had. And I don't know, like it never fully went because I still feel a little bit that way right now. And I don't know, I was just really freaked out and I nearly threw up. Like I could feel it building up and I was like coughing, like that dry heaving, and it was just right there. And I was so exhausted and tired as well. And I eventually laid down, like I wasn't awake for a very long time, and I laid down and fell asleep, luckily. And I didn't go back into the nightmare because sometimes that happens and it's one of the reasons I fight sleep as well. So I didn't go back into the nightmare, but I'm absolutely exhausted today. I've been awake quite a while and I'm about to have some coffee and breakfast. Hi everyone, so I bet you're wondering if I actually met Penn and Teller this evening. The last thing you will have seen before you see me now at 1:15 on what is now Monday the 12th of June is me walking back to my seats for the second part of the show. I didn't actually think to film until that point. I filmed a little bit before they came on and that was it. And then I was stood in the foyer and I thought, I'm going back to my seat, why not just film? And because you don't need to like have your camera out so everyone can see, you can have it like against you, and as you're walking up the stairs you see things. And then I didn't film again until this point.
And they're going to have it as well, so you can either do it as a guest or you can do it sort of like story mode as work mode, and you can sort of work your way around. You start off and put stuff with it, and you can go around to like little buildings and stuff, work your way up to like live episodes and second part manager. But they said that the game's going to be constantly updated with the new lines that get added, so the next episode's open. And 9 was just like it.
I literally ran out of the toilet straight to Scoop 5 and we were like, but yeah, we do get people like that doing that trick, going, oh, just go to this, and you can tell.
So as you can see from the really bad pictures, yes, I did it, and I wasn't gonna do it. Well, I don't know, like I kind of decided that it's kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity and I'm just gonna have to do it. So I did it, and we were sat waiting for an hour and 10, because they basically got everyone, because everyone queued up, and then they went, everyone sit in the seat as near to the front as you could, and there was a lot of end seats available. So I like thought, right, I'm just gonna sit on an end seat and my dad can sit on one either in front of me or behind me, so we can just get as close as to the front as possible. And it took an hour and 10 to get to our row, but about 5-10 minutes before they got to our row, I was like really desperate for the toilet and I had to go. And because I felt like I couldn't have even waited another 10 minutes, it got to that point, so I went and asked if it was okay to go, because I didn't want to go and then come back and get back into my position where I was. And they went, yeah, it's fine. And then I went and I came back, and I was back a couple of minutes, and then it was that time for our row to go up. And basically once you get in the queue to go up, it was quick and it was over fast. And my dad knew that I wanted a picture on my own with Penn. So I said, well, if they try and get you in the picture, just say, well, she wants one on her own. But when we were stood up there, probably when there was about 3 ahead of us, he said, do you want to go up on your own? And I just did it, and that really shocked me, and it actually shocked him, because we talked about it since, because I'm not the most confident person and I'm anxious and things like that. So he expected me to turn around and go, no, you've got to come with me. And I didn't. I just didn't say anything. I just went, yeah. And then when it was my turn, I just went up and did it. And I'm actually shocked I did it. But as I said in the video last night, when I wanted to do something the other day, I just thought to myself, such and such a person could do it. Just think you're them, or pretend you're them. And I said, like last night, Saturday night, that's what I was going to do. And I never really thought about it when I was there. I never thought, oh, pretend you're her, pretend you're them. But because I'd already decided that in my head, I probably already had that mindset. And I was a little bit more, I wasn't nervous about meeting Penn. I was just a bit more like, I don't know, like a bit more reserved, I guess you could say. But he was so nice, and he's like, hello my dear, how are you? And he was just really nice. But you know, you don't get much time up there, and there were people up there who were like really taking the piss and getting him to sign absolutely everything. But I basically went up and he signed my ticket, and I did a selfie because he thought someone was going to take the picture, but I wanted to take a selfie. But as you will see, my selfie is really bad. A, because I'm nervous and I'm not really looking at the camera. I'm like, oh my god, I'm stuck with Penn. But also because the light was on me, so it's a pretty bad picture. But then my dad went up to meet him, and he got his ticket signed, and I took the picture, and the picture of him is really good. But because this channel's about me, I'm not going to put the picture of my dad up with Penn, because it really wouldn't be fair. And then I went up to meet Teller on my own, because he went, you can go meet him by yourself, and I did. And he was sat down by that point, because Teller's 69, in case you don't know. And he had a stool there anyway, and it's one of those tall stools, so basically it's like the stood up basically. And I went up and I gave him my camera, and he took the picture, and I asked him how he was, and he went, oh, I'm fine dear, I'm just a little bit tired. And I went, I hope you're okay, and I hope you have a good rest of the tour. And then my dad went up and he shook his hand, and he got his autograph as well on his ticket. And I took the picture, and then no, Teller actually took the picture. Oh, I took the picture, and then Teller went, do you want a picture with your dad? And I got in the picture, but it's a really rubbish picture. You can just like see my head, and you can see them really well. But I'll just show you this. This is the ticket. The big squiggle is Penn's, and the small one nearest my finger is Teller, because it actually does say Teller. And it was just really good actually. Like, even when I was walking out, my dad's like, I can't believe you actually did that. He said, when I said like, you might as well go and meet him on your own, he said, I didn't think you'd actually go and do it. He said, I was so shocked that you went and did it. And I didn't even think about it. Like, I don't know, it just never crossed my mind. I don't know if it's because I'm overtired or because I'm not really there, but I'm there, if that makes sense. Like, when I was at the Elton John concert, I have very little memory of it, because I am, like, my head's all over the place and I'm very easily distracted, and it kind of felt like I was in a dream world and it weren't really happening. So maybe that's why I got through it, or maybe it's because I had that mindset that I was going to do it, and that I'd put myself in the mindset of that person who I said, like, had the confidence to everything. And, you know, even my dad's like, you wouldn't have done that a year ago. And I said, I wouldn't have done it a year ago. I said, I probably wouldn't have even done it a couple of months ago. I feel like I've got confidence from that person, but also the situation where I'm in, where I'm having to defend myself a lot and stick up for myself a lot. I think that's helped. But Penn and Teller are like the nicest people you'll ever meet, because they stayed there Saturday night for 3 hours signing, and they're having to pay the security to actually stay out of their own money just so people like me can actually meet them. And I think that's really nice, and they were so down to earth, and it just makes other celebrities look bad who charge to meet them, or they won't meet you. Like, they wouldn't sit there for hours, or stand there in Penn's case, and meet you. And I just think that just shows what really nice people they are, and it just makes you think differently about things, I guess. I've been home since about 12:10. I've just been watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with my dad because he had it on, and I've obviously got changed, and I took some pictures of myself when I got home as I was getting changed. I'll put them on now. As you can see, there were just a few selfies, but yeah, that's basically that. And I've had a headache all day, which has not been fun, and I've still got it. It's not too bad, but I think it's probably stress. So I'm about to drink a lot of water and chill out for a little bit. I'm too hot, but I've got the heating on. Well done me. I'm really good at that. I've got a lot to do this week, but I'm not going to put myself under too much pressure. I made a phone call today that I've wanted to make for a little while, but I just didn't know what to do. But I got so stressed out about it, and I just needed to do it and say what I've said, and I've got to wait and see what happens now. But, you know, I feel like I've been pushed into a situation that I don't necessarily need to be in, with the way I feel physically and mentally. So yeah, but I'm gonna end that here now because I'm at 10 minutes again. But yeah, Penn and Teller was good, the opening was good, and the ending was good. Like, the ending absolutely had my heart in my throat because of what they did. I'm not going to give it away because they may perform this trick on TV and you might see it, and if I tell you what it was and give it away, you know, it won't make it as good. But the end trick absolutely scared the shit out of me, and it was just for like 1 second you think someone gets hurt and then you realise they don't, but that second where you think they've got hurt, it's like that. But yeah, I'd go see him tomorrow if I could. It was good.